Dr. John Garang the leader of the Sudan People's Liberation Army movement, died in a helicopter crash on July 30, 2005, just a few weeks after being sworn in as the first vice president of Sudan. His death sparked controversy and raised questions about the cause of the crash, with various theories suggesting foul play, negligence, or technical malfunction. So in today's video, we take a look at 6 major suspects in the tragic death of Dr. John Garang. Before we start the video, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Number 1. Poor weather condition and pilot error. In 2005, the leader of the South Sudanese liberation struggle, John Garang, died in a tragic accident. The official report stated that his death was caused by poor weather conditions and human error. However, there are conspiracy rumors that suggest Garang may have known about his death and wanted to minimize its impact by keeping key people from joining him on his trip to Uganda. There are also reports that Garang talked about his successor in Kongor in 2005 and anointed Commander Salva Kiir just 3 days before he died, leaving many questions about what that meant. Additionally, his bodyguards reported that he was troubled and unable to sleep just days before he left for Uganda. In a society where superstitions are prevalent, these conspiracy rumors have been taken as facts, despite the official report's findings. These rumors may become part of South Sudanese history, as future generations may rely on them as fact-based wisdom. Number 2. Northern hegemony in security and military intelligence. The Northern establishment might have targeted Garang to cripple the Comprehensive Peace Agreement (CPA) and prevent the conduct of the referendum that would grant South Sudanese an independent state. Garang's popularity and challenge to the narrow-minded definition of Sudan's identity as an Arab Islamic nation might have threatened the Arab Islamic socio-political establishment. Also, Khartoum's prominent client Al-Qaeda might have collaborated with the NIF government in the elimination of Garang. The WikiLeaks dossier reveals Khartoum's collusion with Cairo in a joint plot to assassinate President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Khartoum has a history of involvement in such plots, including the attempted assassination of President Hosni Mubarak of Egypt in 1995 and the execution of the Southern Sudanese leader Joseph Garang in 1971. Number 3. The Ugandan government. Firstly, the meeting between Garang and Museveni was held in secrecy and away from the Ugandan capital. Secondly, the plane given to Garang had been upgraded but not subsequently tested properly before flight. Even Museveni had not used it since its renovation, except once on the morning of July 30th. Thirdly, some rogue elements sympathetic to the Lord's Resistance Army (LRA) within the Ugandan People's Defense Forces might have shot down Garang's chopper. Fourthly, there was a marked hesitancy of cooperation on the part of the Ugandan government during the investigation, which was evident when the lead American investigator accused Uganda of subversion and obstructionism in its refusal to hand over the official press release and answer questions related to the number of instruments on the chopper. Number 4. Disgruntled elements in SPLM-SPLA. The death of John Garang, the leader of the Sudan People's Liberation Movement, is speculated to have been caused by rogue elements within the SPLM who were opposed to his leadership and the New Sudan vision. Some of these individuals may have had personal grudges against Garang for alleged war crimes during the fight for independence. There is also suspicion that external forces may have been involved, possibly working in collaboration with these disgruntled members. Some South Sudanese leaders were suspected of being involved in Garang's death, but his widow, Mama Nyandeng, did not reveal any names to maintain unity among the people. Elijah Malokaleng, a political analyst, believes that the rogue elements within the SPLM who conspired to kill Garang were individuals who wanted to rule the South but lacked the ability to lead during the armed struggle. They hoped that by eliminating Garang, they would be rewarded with leadership positions once he was gone. Some in the South Sudanese population believe that Garang was the problem and his removal would bring better governance and the protection of basic rights. There were also reports of individuals who had previously sworn to eliminate Garang now holding the positions within the government structures that were formed after the Comprehensive Peace Agreement. Alewa Yenya Ale, one of 2 SPLM representatives on the investigative committee into Garang's death, expressed doubts about the official position that the plane crash was caused by poor weather conditions and human error. However, he was punished for his doubts and was kicked out of the national cabinet and evicted from the SPLM party. Overall, there are indications that some individuals within the SPLM may have played a role in the death of Garang, possibly in collaboration with external forces. However, there is no definitive proof and attempts to question the official position that have been met with punishment, suggesting a concerted effort to silence dissent. Number 5. The panoply of international wealth barons and security hawks. The 5 suspects in the assassination of John Garang are believed to be international wealthy individuals and security hawks who felt threatened or marginalized by Garang during the post-comprehensive peace agreement era. It is speculated that powerful international forces who are competing for oil contracts in South Sudan may have eliminated Garang if he had refused to comply with their demands. One theory suggests that Garang was targeted by international wealth barons who wanted to exploit Southern Sudan's resources but were opposed to Garang's reluctance to give in to their economic pressures. Another theory proposed that the American CIA was involved in the assassination, as the US government did not want any strong leader like Garang to emerge and unite the Great Lakes region, which would pose a significant threat to American interest in the area. Finally, some African leaders may have viewed Garang as a threat due to his increasing political popularity and revolutionary ideas, which made him one of the greatest African thinkers in the Great Lakes region. Number 6. Joint conspiracy by foreign and international forces. The death of Garang, a prominent South Sudanese leader, has led to development of conspiracy theories. Some people believe that his death was the result of a joint conspiracy by domestic and foreign forces who colluded to eliminate him. These conspiracy theories are partly based on the rivalry between Garang and Salva Kiir in 2004 and the way some people tried to manipulate Kiir to get rid of Garang. Some of these same people are thought to have been behind Garang's death. There is speculation that rogue elements within the SPLM Leadership Council, along with Khartoum, Uganda, and possibly international countries, conspired to assassinate Garang because they felt threatened by his independence-mindedness and rising stature. It is believed that these hardliners in Khartoum felt that Garang and the CPA were an existential threat to their political and economic survival, and that they killed Garang to repair the damage that Osman Taha had purportedly done by selling the north to the south. It is also believed that the Americans played a role in Garang's death, with some people in South Sudan convinced that the American CIA killed Garang because you could not give them oil. Interestingly, Salva Kiir is not directly linked to the plot and is presumed to have been kept in the dark. While it is difficult to prove the involvement of rogue elements within the SPLM Leadership Council or collusion with other countries, it is highly likely that Garang was assassinated by the hardliners within the NCP who felt threatened by the CPA and Garang's rising stature. Garang's secretive visit to Uganda may have given them the perfect cover to execute their plan. So guys, that's the end of our video. I literally took my time to make this amazing video. And if you'd subscribe to the channel and also give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please go ahead and drop your own thoughts in the comment section about John Garang's death. Do you think it was a natural death, or do you think he was assassinated? Please go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.